Welcome back to Kitchen Chat. I'm talking to sandwichologist Oliver Mason. Oliver, let's get down to brass tacks. What is your favorite sandwich? Wow, that's almost like asking a parent to pick their favorite child. How about we narrow it down to your top five? Sure, let me start with the tried and true classic, the crab sandwich. If I'm not mistaken, that sandwich has three slices of bread instead of just two. What are the other ingredients? It has lettuce, tomato, bacon, turkey, mayo, and sometimes ham, cheese, or mustard. I've told our viewers one of your favorite sandwiches was next on your list. The next one is the tuna melt. This is two pieces of bread, each topped with tuna salad, a tomato, and a slice of provolone cheese, and make sure the tomato is ripe. I'm guessing it gets its name from the cheese being melted on top. That's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it might not be considered a true sandwich to some. Yes, since there isn't bread on top, it might be a controversial choice. What's your next favorite sandwich, Oliver? This next one will give any sandwiches learner is money, the Italian sub. Oh yes, I remember have this sub when I live in New York. I could never hit the whole thing in one sitting. That's because it has over a pound of meat in it. What else is in this amazing sub is making my mouth water. It has shredded lettuce, tomato, onion, oil, and vinegar, oregano, pepperoncinis, and five kinds of Italian meat. We are running out of time, so tell the audience your final two favorite sandwiches. I'm sure they are ready to learn to the rally already. Okay, my last two are both served hot. The Philly cheese steak and the meatball and cheese. The meatball and the cheese sounds self-explanatory. Well, besides the obvious ingredients, it also has tomato sauce. You also need a good Italian roll to soak up the sauce. Sounds amazing. What makes a great Philly cheese steak? The thinly sliced makes all the difference in the world. Do you always check food around data printed on the label? If you so, you are probably a member of Gen Z. The reason for this, according to a poll done in the UK, is that older generations grow up at a time when best people data one commonly used. Older people had to learn when food was no longer edible based on whether or not it smelled, tasted, or looked bad. The further back we get away from this so-called expiration date, the less food was wasted. In fact, honey, which never truly goes whether is required to have an expiration date on the label in some countries. Do you frequently spend more money than you intend to so you don't miss out on saving a little money? For example, if an online store requires you to spend $100 in order to get free shopping, saving of perhaps $15, do you find yourself going on a shopping spree and spend extra $50? Yes, this is known as saving, meaning spending is order to save. order to save. but it can occasionally be a smart move. In the long run, it can cost you a lot of money. These perks that store offer don't cost them anything since they are generating more income. Do your math carefully before you fall for these common retail tricks. Do you think you have what it takes to be a spy for the CIA if you are smart, physically fit, good with languages, and little with sociopathic? You might sociopathic tendencies who are willing to manipulate others and what it takes to complete a mission. True sociopathy is almost impossible to control, she, so the agency does its best to avoid them. Those who show some sociopathic tendencies are the ones who rise through the ranks and become leaders in the agency. Chocolate and Valentine's Day go hand in hand, but as climate change wreak havoc on the regions that grow cocoa beans, the source of chocolate, the heart-shaped box of Valentine's chocolate could be in the danger. High temperatures and illegal rainfall for those regions on the as the climate for growing cocoa is very specific. For countries in West Africa grow 70% of the world cocoa. In the past decade, those countries have seen a rise for around 21 days a year with temperatures above 32 degrees Celsius. If this trend continues, scientists believe we may be heading towards a cocoa crisis, affecting not only chocolate consumers but everyone involved in growing it. We've all heard the saying, laughter is the best medicine, but in this era of high rates of depression, laughter may be the best alternative to expensive and risky antidepressants. In the UK, trials are taking place to provide a prescription for comedy to see if it will improve people's mental health. This problem is in line with the effort to lower costs for the National Health Service and avoid overprescribing medication when an improvement in social life may do the trick. Early results show that relieving a person's feeling of isolation and stress through laughter has positive effective that last up to 24 hours effect each dose of comedy.